What the chemical spill taught us is that water is extremely valuable, and we just often take it for granted because we have so much of it. It's pretty hard to live long in West Virginia and not appreciate how much it rains. And so water is a prevalent feature in the state of West Virginia. And certainly some of its most remarkable places are its rivers.
The countryside is so beautiful here, and the folks at the university here approached me about teaching and sort of helping to direct an sensor journalism class. I've been doing some sensor journalism projects in the past, and they thought that would be fun. And you know, when we were thinking about what kind of sensor journalism to do, water was definitely it. I mean, I think that the history of what happened, right, and 2 years ago, it was definitely top of mind when we chose to look at water and not soil or air or other things.
But what we saw from that chemical spill is that when we don't have water, it creates a serious situation, and not one that's just, environmentalists care about it. Everybody cares about it. Citizens care about it. Businesses care about it. It's wildly important to us. The second thing it taught us is that we have to be protective of that water, because so much of our state, so much of our businesses, our economy depends on it. It is not just people who care about the environment. They care about the environment because of its value to the people that live here.
You know, there are so many different groups who concern themselves with water. They don't all agree on how you look at water quality. And for me, it was really an education in the entire ecosystem of looking at water. When we were doing Streamlab and looking at the sensors and sort of educating ourselves within the class, I mean, our original impetus for that was the chemical spill in Charleston, but it was like opening up a Pandora's box of issues about water, not just in our state, but nationwide. And realizing the sort of precariousness of water quality and the security of water quality.
You know, if you go out west, they have droughts on a regular enough basis that they understand the value of their water, and we see it when we realize it when it's gone.
The EPA and local governments can't monitor every stretch of every body of water the whole time, right? But a whole bunch of citizens with pretty cheap sensors and Gatorade bottles could, right? At this point, what we're doing is making something that could be an early warning system, right? So this Gatorade bottle with this little board in it that slides right in the mouth of the bottle is detecting through 2 screws in the cap of the Gatorade bottle the conductivity of the water. So conductivity of water will change depending on dissolved solids and salts in the water. So things that could be bad could be detected.
I think one of the most empowering aspects of sensors is that it gives individuals who have not had power in a situation power to look at and investigate their community themselves. Because if you look at the power of what citizen journalism did to really give voice to groups that had not been able to speak for themselves. They had to rely on sort of official voices or mediated voices and brands and companies, you know, where it gives rise to things like Arab Spring or Black Lives Matter. You know, that's the power of technology and citizen journalism. I think we're going to see the same power of that technology in citizen science and with sensor journalism, because it puts tools and technology in the hands of folks in a really empowering way.